Welcome back. Stas23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before I get started, if you like this video, please drop a thumbs up on it. It helps out the channel a whole bunch. If not, thumbs down also works. And if you like knife content and you're not already, smash that subscribe button. All right, today we're going to do my Blade Show 2021 recap. First off, I'd like to say, if you haven't been to Blade Show and you had the means to, definitely go check it out. It is just one of the coolest experiences you will ever do, especially in the knife community. Still battling a voice that's, recovering from Blade Show, so y'all forgive me there. Today, I'm just going to start out by talking about a few of the people that, I spent some time with in the beginning, the whole show, actually. And we're going to go over some of the knives I picked up, and we're going to split it up into two different sections, 2 different days. I'll do some of the knives on this one. Mainly the knives on this one will be the knives that I bought from makers that, I bought more from the maker than the knives, if that makes sense. Of course, I love the knives that I bought, but I also, the makers really hit home to me. So, first off, I got some eye candy out here. Just some little knickknacks that I picked up at Blade and Audacious Concepts. Larger driver. Awesome people over there at KPL. Got the heavy and the regular. This is also from Audacious Concepts. It's a 3D printed thing for your drivers. And, for your bits right here and the driver right here. Very cool. And this is a titanium church key. So you got a bottle lifter right here, a wrench slot right here, pry bar right here, and it has a pocket clip. This is from Zach Woods. He makes some really cool tools, and they're very hard to get, so I figured I would pick one up at Blade, since it's usually the only way you can get them most of the time. Here we got another driver. This is the Screw It driver from Brian Fellholter. Just, man, that thing, you can change these tops out. This one's all tie with the twist pattern right here. Just awesome. Got the Wee Hot drivers in there. So just some eye candy while I'm talking. All right, so on the first day, Thursday, I got down there. I was there at like 2:30 or so. I flew in. And I didn't stay at the Waverly. I stayed across the street at the Sheridan. I like staying at that one whenever I can't get in at the Waverly, because they got a crosswalk and it's easy to walk right across the street to the show, so I don't have to take any taxis or Ubers or nothing like that. I had a fellow, another buddy from the community stay with me in my room, and some of y'all probably know him. His name's Brian. He goes by Anything Knife Related on Instagram. We had a blast together. We're so much alike, it's just ridiculous. We have a lot of the same taste in knives, and we probably spend way too much on knives. So we were a great little pair right there, and it was his first time going to Blade Show, so I got to show him the ropes. Also, later that night, after Brian showed up, or after we met up, we went to the pit. The pit's where everybody goes after the shows and before the show, inside the Waverly Hotel, where you can go. There's a huge waiting area where you can have drinks. It's sponsored by the hotel. And you can, show off your knives or talk to makers, and it's just a great time. While we were in there on that Thursday night, I bumped into another fellow YouTuber, Dr. Frankie. Frank is a really nice guy. I hadn't seen him in probably over a year. Yeah, over a year, since we didn't have Blade Show last year. So I talked with him for a little while. Then after I talked to Frank, I met up with my good buddy, Zelric42. Y'all probably know him in the community. He has a channel too, and he's also on Instagram with that handle. He he just had a brand, one of his designs, another one of his designs. He's had many releases so far under their brand, Todd Knife and Tool. Him and his brother make up Todd Knife and Tool. And they actually had a new model coming out with We. It's the Roxy 3, and I picked up one. I picked up an all blacked out version, but I left it with them so they could, do their promo on it, and it's actually in the mail to me now. So can't wait till that comes in. So we wrapped it up kind of early Thursday night. We didn't want to stay up too late because we knew we could be waking up early Friday morning to get ready for Blade, because people camp out actually out there to try to get in line quickest, and I didn't really do that. I can't really be in the sun, so I decided to just wait as close as I could till I think it was 10 or 10:30 for the early bird passes that we could start going in if you had an early bird pass. And Friday, met up with some other good friends, and most of them have channels as well. And that would be first Lee from Bama Knife Guy on YouTube and on Instagram. It was him, and he had his wife with him on the second night. I met his wife, and I met her the year before, the last Blade show as well. Also, we had Steve. Y'all know him as Chef Kalari or Super Steel Steve. Always a good time with Steve. Such a nice guy. We had dinner and lunch. We had dinner and drinks every night with all the people I'm naming right now. We also had Justin from OCD for EDC. Justin's such a cool guy. Very nice. And it was very, very nice to hang out with him. Also with Justin, they had BJ Hill from Hilltop Knife and Gear on YouTube, and BJ Hill on Instagram. BJ's such a funny character. Very, very nice meeting you too, BJ. I had a great time with y'all. And I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but his Instagram is Bugsy Craft Works. He was also a good time as well. So I go for the people, and the knives are secondary. So it was so much fun every night with them. Then Saturday night, we met up with Lou from Long Island Knife Guy. I love you, Lou. He's so funny. And also, Lou, I didn't forget about you. I will contact you soon. And Long Island Knife Guy is on Instagram. Definitely go check out all these people if you're not already following them. And also, last but certainly not least, Sean, Big Brown Bear, on YouTube. Such an awesome dude. Such a knowledgeable guy. He's a custom knife maker as well. And his knowledge on steel and the aspects of knife making just blow my mind. I actually did a live feed with him after the show, after Blade Show ended on Sunday. If y'all hadn't checked that out, I had a link on my channel to check out that video and other stuff as well. But this is gonna take a whole long time if I don't hurry up. So let's get into the knives. And like I said, these are knives that the people, these are the ones that stood out to me, the makers, and the knives I bought on the ones I'm showing y'all. First up are the Demko brothers, Andrew and John Demko. Such nice guys. I had a chance to talk with both of them at, we went to dinner one night, and they were there, so we got to talk to both of them. John, super nice guy, and I decided to pick up both the 80-20.5s. This is the Shark's Tooth, or Shark's Foot. Shark's Foot. I don't know why I keep saying Shark's Tooth. And the clip point with the FRN scales on both of them. 80-20.5. FRN scales with the Shark Lock. I gotta say, these two, they saw a lot of pocket time since I picked them up at Blade Show. $150 for each. I if I decide to keep both of them, I mean, if I don't decide to keep both of them, I'll probably let this one go since I have two of the regular 80/20s in this this configuration. I mean that blade shape. So awesome knives. Any of these knives I'm showing right now, y'all let me know which reviews y'all would like to see first on the knives because it's so hard for me to decide. Next up, I went visit Vero Engineering. Joseph Vero is such a nice guy. We talked for a little while and just, you know, his knife designs are awesome. But when you tie it into an awesome person as well, and just a very energetic, nice human being, it makes you really, really want to support that person. So I actually bought two of his knives. I bought an Axon, since I didn't have this model yet, with natural micarta. Absolutely love this knife. And I actually was able to score one more, I think, it might have been on Saturday, I'm not sure. But I picked up another Synapse Gen 2 or version 2. This one is in the black wash instead of the satin like my other one, black hardware. And this is that cross-cut carbon fiber, which looks pretty darn attractive. So these are the two Veros I picked up. And this definitely won't be my last Veros. I've been bit by that bug. I love it. They're great users. If you have a chance to pick one up, definitely don't hesitate. All right, next up, we went over to my buddy Sean Hassan's booth from Tepe Designs. He had some of his knives and also some Tucson's. I had most of his knives already. And decided to pick this one up at his table. This is a Tucson that I wanted for a while. I can't remember the name, the number off back, but I just thought it was an attractive design. Night morning, I'm pretty sure. Or, yeah, I think that's night morning. If I'm wrong, just let me know. It's a pretty big knife. You got those external blade stops, and it's just stupid smooth. So this one might get some blade mods. I'm not sure. Me and BJ Hill were talking about it. It might look good with taking off some of that hump. I don't know. You can just see how this leads in right there. Just an idea we both had. And it was great meeting you, Sean. We talk all the time on Instagram, and it's so cool to match a face to that, that person, that online persona that we've talked to for so long. And this was the first time we got to meet up. Alrighty, next up, I had first seen this guy's knives through my buddy Bob DeMarco from the Knife Junkie. He has one of these knives, absolutely beautiful. I'd seen them online before, but I didn't know too much about them. So I watched his interview on his channel on the podcast for this maker, and I decided to pick up one of their knives. It's a custom knife, and this is from Attention to Detail Mercantile, and the owner is Doug Esposito and his wife Stacy. I just thought aesthetically it looks so nice. He called this is the medium, the Mark I medium, and it has his barbell finish on there, contoured scales, and it's not too overly aggressive, but you get some nice grip, comfortable ergos, pretty nice slicey hollow grind blade on here. And for any of y'all who know that, I love 3V blade steel, and just so happened this one is in CPM 3V. So I picked this one up, and his wife also does like Hanks. I picked up a few Hanks, and It comes with these cool bags with the drawstring, nice bags you can put. It's got the micro fleece in the inside. You can put the knife, or you can put some sunglasses. Just thought it was cool. Both of them came with one. And also, you know, getting to talk to them, they took pictures with me, and the more I talked to them, I found they're both military vets. They both were in the Marine Corps. Him and his wife Stacy. I love to support my my vets any way I can, and the fact that both of them, served our country and served our country for a good while, it just that means the world to me. That it takes a lot of courage, and they both did it. And I got a lot of info from him. Such a nice guy. He was so nice that, yeah, I ended up picking up a second one. This one was on the following day, but this one is also medium Mark 1. It's got that compound grind and the blade hole. Both of those things I thought looked really cool. Blade hole, I like that as well. And then this one has the gunner grip, kind of like on a Dwyer or a S&G. Very, very cool. And he said he's good friends with Dwayne Dwyer, and he gets some influence from him. So I think that's cool. And just by chance, once again, this one, and because he had a lot of other steels, this one was also in CPM 3V. And I was looking at this one, and I was like, I don't know if I had the money to buy both of them. I mean, I had already bought this one. I was like, I don't have the money to buy another one. And he gave me the two, of course, to push me over the edge. He gave me the 2 knife purchase special. So he knocked off a couple $100 on this one, and I couldn't be happier. Super cool. Get the experience, not one, but 2 of them. Can't wait to test and use these. So very cool meeting both of the Espinosas. All right, let's see. Next up, we had the TRM crew, Miss Marianne and Mr. Les of Three Rivers Manufacturing, the Halperns, such nice people. Miss Marianne is such a sweet lady. They actually stayed at the same hotel as us. Every single show I've went to, all the Blade shows I went to, and the Las Vegas Custom Knife Show that they were there, they sit and talk to me like I'm one of their kids. I mean, like I'm a son to them. They're always so nice, and they genuinely care about the community, and they care about their customers. It blows me away. Well, I had went there just to really talk to them because I love talking with them, and I decided I was going to pick up. So I had these scales right here on my my new Neutron. And I decided to pick up these because I had these for my Atom, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. Very, I love blue's my favorite color. And I also picked up these, I think they're red micarta scales as well. So if you picked up anything, bought anything from their booth, you got a little ticket that you put in a hat or something like that, or a jar, and they gave you a chance to buy they had 1 or 2 of the titanium scaled shadows, their new model, and it gave you a chance to win that. And lo and behold, she pulled my name out of the hat, and I was able to pick up this titanium shadow. That beautiful milling on there. And I will say, God, this knife is perfectly centered, super smooth, nice and softened edges right there. Just a beauty. 20 CV blade steel. I did my review on the G10 version of the one I have. And if y'all want to see a full video on this one, y'all let me know. And I couldn't be happier. I totally forgot I even put in on that that lotto. So I was definitely shocked. All right, we got a few more. Trying to do this as quick as possible. Next up, I went to the McNeese Custom Knife Table and started talking with Jonathan McNeese and his wife. And man, that's another very nice guy right there. He's also a Marine Corps vet, and he had his PM Mac 2 series folder that I've been wanting one, just trying to find one that I could handle to check out the detent, because it's hard for me to open a knife if it has just a style detent. So I went through some of the knives, and then after talking to him, I was sold. Picked up this one because look at that, Misbehaving. Said him and his wife and his son each came up with a little thing. They had this is etched in there, and then they anodized and etched, one of the two. And I just thought it looked super cool. And this thing is just wicked smooth. And once again, like I said, it was so awesome meeting. Talking with Jonathan and his wife, and just a class act right there. 20 CV, made in the USA. Can't get any better. So there's another one that I picked up. Yeah, I know. Y'all probably thinking, dude, you went way overboard. I did. But I had saved up money for the last 2 years for this. Next up, one of the last booths I visited, I think this was on Sunday. It was the CJRB booth. I just went to check out their new stuff, talk with Russell. He's such a good guy. That's the Russell of CJRB. And Dylan Mallory was there, and I talked with him for a while. And Swags, she had the design, the Malia, and the swayback design from CJRB that I own. And every one of them are so nice. Swags was super funny and very down to earth, very nice girl. And Dylan, he's funny, cracks me up too. And Russell, class act as well. So after I shot my video with them on the newer stuff, I had been gawking over his Dylan's design, the mini Centros. I have the full size one right here, the full size Centros. And they posted a mini version of this on Instagram a long time ago. So I've been drooling over it. So I asked them how I could leave with this. So this is the prototype of the mini Centros. There's a little size comparison right there. You got the murdered out version, you got the black blade, you got that silver collar, and this is actually black micarta. It feels so nice. So definitely feel blessed to be able to have this in the collection as well. Milled titanium pocket clip. It's in that AR PM9 steel that I enjoy, and just a perfect size for me. And I like to support Dylan when possible, because his designs speak to me for sure. He's got one that he's releasing under his own brand, like an OEM knife, and it's gonna be another banger. Can't wait for that one to come out. He let me handle that blade as well. I'll definitely be buying one if I can get a hold of one. And last up, my buddy Justin from OCD for EDC. He's part of the Spyderco Collector Club. And, everybody sells knives right before Blade, so you can have some money to spend on new knives that you want. And he, being that in the Collectors Club, you get every single model that comes out, even the exclusives and, for certain companies, all that. And there's no way, unless you're super rich, there's no way you can keep all those. You got to sell a lot of them. So he was selling several of them, and he came ask. I don't know if I was the first one he asked, but I was the first one at our table he asked. And I was able to get this beauty right here. This is the Knife Joy exclusive Spyderco Bowie, the Schlitz Bowie, if you didn't know. And not only did I get it, the gem that Justin is, he gave it to me for what he paid for this. God, it's awesome. You know, I try to do that any chance I get, and it always comes back to me. So that's why I tell people, just do the right thing. You know, you don't have to upcharge people like crazy and feel like you're robbing them. That's just kind of crazy. But hey, do you? That's your prerogative, not mine. So that is the awesome knives with the awesome makers that I met and hung out with. I would love to hear in the comments which one's your favorite of the group. Like I said, I have a few. I have some more that, and some more folders, some more, and some fixed blades to do a video on. I'll do that next probably. And let me know which one of these y'all want to see the video on first. I go through all the comments to see what y'all would like to see. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.